the head of the O'Neill Apparel Company, went undercover to learn more about the inner workings of the company. The CEO had a contact with a particularly improper employee during his undercover operation.
So these people are newbies. I'm really interested to get in there and see how much training has gone into seasonal sales associates and how much they really know about the business.
What's up, buddy?
You Jesus?
Yep.
Frederick.
The workers' actions warranted prompt notice because they were grounds for alarm. The CEO spent some time working undercover with a seasonal worker named Zeus. Immediately upon meeting the CEO, it was clear that Zeus lacked professionalism and regard for him due to his constant mockery of his appearance and condescending remarks.
It looks like a high school principal. It's got the collar shirt and it's got a badass mustache, that's for sure. I'm your trainer right here, buddy.
All right.
You see a customer, just like, hey, what's up, guys?
It's not like, hey, welcome to O'Neill.
It's not like, hello, welcome to O'Neill, thank you. This job is really not that hard.
I didn't mind the casual greeting, expecting just a little bit more to rash guard.
This kind of treatment is not in keeping with the company's standards and should be avoided at all costs. Zeus also failed to show any seriousness for his work and demonstrated a lack of familiarity with the goods.
Personally, I wouldn't stick with all this, this clothing, this type of clothes in here just because it's a douche brand.
To me, that was just so out of left field. Jesus had a ton of attitude.
This style right here, it's a dead. You would never see me wearing no.
He talked to others in an indecent manner about weed and the possibility of operating a dispensary for the drug. These exchanges were really unprofessional and made everyone feel uneasy at work. The CEO didn't lose her cool or stop observing in spite of the employees' rude and improper actions. The CEO then had a severe talk with Zeus after the reveal, during which he expressed his disapproval in the employee's actions. Instead of firing Zeus, the CEO gave him a chance to show himself, inviting him to work closely with other corporate leaders in an effort to help him develop both personally and professionally. Unexpectedly, the CEO of a restaurant company had to make the tough choice to close an entire location due to low quality standards and rude service.
How we doing on meat, guys? How we doing?
Sorry, I'm slowing you down, aren't I?
Yeah. Hi.
Sir! Slowing you down? Will I get you in trouble?
While undercover at one of the locations, the CEO discovered widespread disrespect and a failure to uphold quality standards. It was discovered during the CEO's undercover operation that the restaurant was not adhering to the high standards established by the corporation.
They're a little messed up.
The buttons weren't properly labeled. Very strict standards in terms of how the product should be cooked. That's why we have all those timers. They weren't following our procedures.
The buttons on the machinery weren't properly labeled, and the workers didn't seem to know what they were doing. This was a serious breach of the company's policies.
Take trash out.
No problem.
How many hours do you have right now?
It ain't good.
So if you go on overtime, I can take you outside and beat you up, right?
Steven, is that your name, sir?
Stevens, yes,
Can I
sir.
talk to you for a second? Use is there to talk to people without being respectful.
The staff's general lack of respect was another major issue. The manager was rude and violent against the CEO's presence and the staff he was in charge of. This sort of behavior was totally wrong and opposed everything the business stood for. The CEO was forced to make the difficult decision to close the restaurant due to the low quality standards and hostile work environment. Eric Casavori, CEO of Retro Fitness, played an undercover boss on the hit show. During his time posing as an employee, Eric ran upon Jacqueline.
Today we're in Fair Lawn, New Jersey, Retro Fitness, where we'll be working at the front desk. The front desk position is really important. My hope today is to see an energetic, enthusiastic individual who cares about all the aspects of front desk.
Hi, how are you?
Is Jacqueline here?
That's me.
That's you?
Hi,
Jacqueline
how are
Barry.
you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. There's a lot of stuff to know, but it's not hard.
A secretary who treated everyone, even the CEO, with disdain. Jacqueline's actions demonstrated an inability to treat others with dignity and professionally.
Walk around. Most of the time, I'm kind of just like this. Here, all right.
Use that while you work?
Yep.
Wow.
Like this?
If someone may have a question, maybe they might not approach you because they think you're busy.
That's actually never happened. People love to interrupt here. Members, they're literally stupid.
She displayed a condescending and superior attitude by making disparaging remarks about her coworkers and gym members. She made it sound like she didn't take her job as a front desk clerk seriously by making demeaning comments about herself. As if that weren't bad enough, Jacqueline also pushed another worker to ignore corporate policy.
Extra in here, like
Dump
they
it
made
out.
samples.
Dump it out.
Dump it out.
If they want it, they can take it.
There is a cost associated with every ingredient that goes into that shake. When you're dumping that down the sink, you're just dumping money down the sink. There was definitely a better use of that than to watch it go down the sink.
She refused to follow the menu's recommendations for creating smoothies and instead added extra ingredients. This careless action not only lost the business money, but also showed a lack of respect for protocol.